Hey guys, it's Bridget Irby from theentrepreneuriadventure.com. I'm really excited to be with you here today. Today, we are going to be talking about how I create graphics for all of my clients. We do a lot of social media management at Irby International. In case you don't know me, I am Bridget Irby. I'm a certified digital marketer, certified social media manager. I have a 10-year background in sales and marketing, and I run a marketing firm for early entrepreneurs, providing them with affordable solutions to website creation, digital ad campaigns, email list management, and much more. You can check us out over at theentrepreneuriadventure.com. But I make a lot of graphics, and one of the most common things that I get asked is, how do you make graphics quickly and easily? And I'm going to share with you today one of the best tools that I think I've ever used, and it's a tool called PicMonkey.com, and I'm going to show you some of the more advanced features of PicMonkey. I think a lot of people use PicMonkey, but they may not know exactly all the features that it has. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and we're just going to search PicMonkey. You'll see it'll say free online photo editor. So we're going to click there, and it's a web-based platform, so you can get to it anywhere. So this is what the home screen looks like, and PicMonkey has several different options. You can edit a photo that you actually already have. You can touch up a portrait photo, or you can design something from scratch. And that's what we are going to be doing today. I'm going to try and keep this video really short and give you a lot of information really quick because I want to help you to grow your business and to not be so stressed out and overwhelmed, because I get what it's like as an early entrepreneur trying to figure everything out online. It's totally overwhelming sometimes. But just know it's going to be okay. You're going to figure it out. Everything's good. So what we're going to do today is we are going to click right here, and we're going to go with just creating a new design, a square, and then that brings us into the PicMonkey dashboard. And this is where the magic happens, so to speak. So right now, it automatically, if you create something new, it'll automatically bring you to the canvas color. Where you can change, whatever you want your background to look like. If you want a transparent canvas, you can do that as well. Like if you're creating a logo, if you want like a signature logo, and you don't want to spend the $5 on Fiverr to do that, then you can create that here. So what we're going to do, I actually want my background to be white. So we're just going to leave it like it is and click apply. So a quick intro to the dashboard over here. So there's crop, canvas color, rotate, exposure, colors, sharpen, and resize your image. And that is under this main basic edits tab. Under here you have effects. All of the features are on PicMonkey, or not all of them are free, but the vast majority of them are. I do have a Royal account, so I do have an upgraded account, and I would highly recommend, if you're going to use it, I would recommend go ahead and doing that. I mean, it's not expensive. It's a very small investment. I think it's like $35 a year. So under this section here, the effects section, this would be more for like if you were doing editing an image. These are like the filters that you can overlay onto an image. They look really cool. I've done a lot of different photo edits in here, and it really looks awesome, but we're not going to spend a whole lot of time there today. This feature also will allow you to go in and actually edit like actual like personal photos in here, more like kind of like a Photoshop edit. And I'm not gonna lie, yes, I have done these. So I have gone in and removed the bags under my eyes before I posted my picture. But for today, what we're gonna focus on is really in these main two tabs right here. So the T is for the text tab, and then right here the little butterfly is for the overlays tab. They also have frames, which it gives you an example of right here, and then textures, which is really cool. And I actually might show you that at the end. If not, you can come and play with this yourself. Textures are cool. If you go just create a different color canvas and then lay a texture over, you can kind of see what happens there. And then there's the themes as well. I don't know if you saw that pop up real quick, but so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be focusing on creating graphics with overlays and different layers. And what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be creating a template, both a graphic and a template for one of the companies that we have. So with this, I'm going to come into, this is just basically where you can put any kind of photo or image or anything that you want to add into your graphic. So you just come to overlay, that's the butterfly, and then click add your own. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add a black image. A black glitter image. So it just drops my image right here in the middle of the screen, and this is kind of what I have in mind. So I'm going to flip my image around and I'm going to pull it over here to the side. Okay. This is one of our branded images. It's one of the things that we use frequently for this brand. So now that I've got it to where I want it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to click duplicate overlay. And then I'm going to bring it up here because I want it to be equal on the other side. So I'm going to bring it up there and I'm going to flip it around and then I'm going to move it over here. I want to make sure I get my angles similar. Actually, I'll just leave it like that. And I'll move this one a little bit. Okay, so if you notice, like the colors will come up. If I wanted to change this to any other color, then I could, and I'm just gonna leave it alone. There's several different options on overlay, and like I said, just come in here and play with it. PicMonkey is really user friendly. So this is kind of what we're looking at. I have another overlay that I'm going to add to it, and that is our basic logo. It's a PNG image, so I'm going to pop that in there. And then I'm actually going to shrink it down because we're actually making this more for social media. So we're going to shrink this down, but I use PicMonkey to create all kinds of stuff. So I actually make like the buttons that we use on different websites. I'll make those in PicMonkey. You can do so many things pretty quick and easy. The only disadvantage is that it's not easy to come back and edit it again. So what we do is I just save multiple copies of it. So, okay, so now I have my overlays where I want them, and I have my logo where I want it. I might just pull it up a little bit, just a little bit. And now I have all that exactly where I want it. So I say I have it exactly where I want it. Now I have it exactly where I want it. So because I don't want to keep messing with these, like as I'm adding other elements to this image, so I don't want these to move anymore, I'm actually going to come up here and I'm going to click combine all image elements so that they don't move. Okay. So now you see it's done. This is a part of the image now. Okay. So now we're going to move on. And this is actually going to be a template for me. So I am going to save this. If you create a lot of social media graphics and you want an image that's going to be consistent for your brand, this is an easy way to do that. So just come in here and create a template like this. So if you're going to be creating like a lot of quote images or anything like that, so that you could do it just like this. And here's your quote space. So you can put whatever quote you want. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So we're going to come over here and we're going to the text tab and we're going to click add text. Now the text there's a lot of different text options that PicMonkey has built in. I'm gonna forewarn you about I mean, I think that the text options they have are incredible. Um, the ones with the crowns are the royal features, and that just means that your account has to be upgraded to be able to use those. Like I said, I think it's really affordable to do that. So, it's up to you at what point you are in your business, if that's functional for you. But if you're using PicMonkey to create a graphic or an image that's used for commercial use, and real quick, if like for example, if you are creating something that would go on a t-shirt or a coffee mug or anything like that, first off, you do that with a PNG background. So, and that's how you get to a PNG background. So you just come to crop or to basic edits, canvas color, and click transparent canvas. We're not going to do that. So, but that's, for example, that's how you do that. But if that's what you're looking to do, be very careful with PicMonkey because not all of the fonts that they have in here are free for commercial use. So you just want to make sure that you have the commercial license for whatever it is that you're using if you're going to be selling that end product. So here are the fonts that PicMonkey has. They really have some awesome fonts in here. I actually have one that I'm going to use that I've already uploaded into my computer. So I'm going to come over here under Yours tab, and I'm going to click that. And then I'm going to click Add Text. So then my little text box just pops up, and we are going to be quoting today Jim Rohn when he said, "Success is not something you pursue. Success is something you attract by the person you become." So true. Okay, so this is, basic text box. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of things. So I won't focus on the entry level of the word. So I'm going to increase the size of the first letter of the sentence. So increase that. And then I'm actually going to make this a little bit bigger. There's a lot of different things. You can come over here. You can center it. You can do whatever you want. Different fonts are going to have different options as far as whether they can do bold or italic. So not all of them are going to be the same thing. I like this to the left, so I'm going to continue to keep that there. And so I do want to emphasize certain words. So I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to highlight those, and I'm going to click on a different font so that they look a little different. Okay. And if I'm going too fast for you, it's totally okay. You can go back and watch this video whenever you'd like. So not a big deal. And I'm going to increase this size. Now I'm going to increase this size. Then I just want to space it out. I'm going to enter that. Okay. So now I'm just going to look at it and see, okay, do I like that? Yes, I like that. So I have one other piece that I'm going to add to it. And that is giving him credit for his quote. So I'm just going to type that right there. There we go. Okay, so now our graphic is made, and like I said, we have this template, right? So we can make multiple graphics. But what if I wanted to do something a little more special? Like what if I wanted the font to be gold or something like that? So I'm going to show you how you do that. You come back over here to overlay, and I have multiple gold fonts, so gold textures. So I'm just gonna come over here to my folder, And I'm going to upload this particular one as one of my favorites. And if you ever want to purchase anything like this, creativemarket.com is where I purchase so many of the elements that I use. So you can check that out because it's creativemarket.com, and they have all kinds of stuff that you can purchase there. And you just have to be careful about the license on how you use it. So, okay, so now I have this and it's laying over my fonts, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to my little handy dandy editor. And under blend mode, I'm going to go to add. Okay, so see what it did to my font there? Now, actually, this one's a little different. I need to go into and actually edit that. So, so there you go. And now my font is gold. And I will actually go in and I'm going to go in and actually fix this, this logo. So the logo, and remember I combined on the image element, so I can't move the logo anymore, and I just don't feel like going back and editing the gold leaf. So, and actually let me show you that again. So all I did was I took my overlay, I put it on top of my fonts, came to blend mode, and clicked add. That's it. So this is darken, this is different, hard light, lighten, multiply, and I'm just going to click add. You can come and play with it and do whatever you'd like for yours. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix this real quick with this logo. And this is, I mean, it's just really, really easy to fix with PicMonkey. So I'm going to go into overlay because they have tons of overlays that I can put on here too. Geometric. And so it just inserts a square. I'm going to take that and I'm just going to cover up this logo. So I'm just whitening it out. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to go reinsert it. Okay. All right. There we go. So now we have inserted our overlays, we've written some awesome text, and we have made our text look gold. So that is an example of what you can do with PicMonkey. There's a lot of other things that you can do with PicMonkey too, but that is it for today. If you're an early entrepreneur and you're looking to grow your business and the digital world kind of overwhelms you, check out our website at theentrepreneuradventure.com. We have tons of free training. You can get on our email list and we will actually email you free training as well. And reach out to us there at the Entrepreneur Adventure.